Overthinking isn't necessarily because you're too smart. It's indecision with too much energy. If your mind feels busy, stuck in loops, or just extremely loud, you've come to the right place. I'm going to give you guys fast, practical steps that you can use immediately to stop overthinking and to regain control over your mind. The goal here isn't to silence your mind, but it's to move it forward. So why are you overthinking? Most people think that overthinking means that they're thinking too much, and that's wrong. Overthinking happens when thinking is disconnected from action. The mind evolved to solve problems by acting. So when an action is delayed, the brain keeps playing over loops. It wants a definitive end. So if you're stuck in your head, it's usually not because you're broken, but rather because your brain is waiting for a decision. The mind kind of spirals and spins when it doesn't trust you to act properly. So straight into the remedies. Step 1, move your body immediately. The fastest way to interrupt overthinking is physical movement. Not journaling, not reframing, movement. Something as simple as standing up and going for a walk, doing some push-ups, or just a change of scenery can combat that state of overthinking. Think about overthinking as like a nervous system state, not a logical problem. Movement tells the brain we're not stuck, and it allows the mind and its thoughts to move forward. In a nutshell, if you're overthinking right now, stand up and move for 60 seconds. Do not wait for motivation to do it. Step 2, turn thoughts into a decision. So overthinking usually hides one avoided decision. Could be anything in your life, but there's usually the one that sticks out the most. So you need to ask yourself this exact question. What important decision am I delaying right now? Not 10 decisions, just one. Your brain doesn't need certainty in that moment. It just needs a sense of direction. Make the smallest decision possible and commit to it. It gets your brain out of the overthinking loop and it gives you some momentum. Some examples include sending that one message to a possible client, or starting that task that you've been delaying for just 10 minutes. Taking action instead of waiting for perfect moments or an influx of motivation. Clarity comes after the action, not before it. Step 3 I have for you guys is just limit input, force output. So overthinking is fueled by excess input. Taking in too much content, too many opinions, too much scrolling, or too many tabs open can just create those thoughts that can contribute to overthinking. Your mind can't really resolve thoughts if it keeps receiving new ones. So get off YouTube, get off TikTok, get off short form, all that kind of stuff. When overthinking starts, stop consuming and start producing. Some examples could be writing one sentence, doing a single task, speaking your thought out loud. Now this sounds dumb as hell, but it can actually help. Or just take one concrete step closer to one of your goals or tasks that need to be done. Keep this in mind. Output grounds the mind. Input agitates it. Step number 4 I have for you guys is time block the thinking. In most cases, trying to eliminate overthinking can completely backfire. So instead of doing that, try to contain it. Try giving yourself a fixed window of 5 to 10 minutes to think deeply. Once that time is up, you act on whatever the best option available is at that time. The brain respects boundaries when you enforce them. So take control. This also helps to train your decisiveness, your trust in yourself, and it also trains reduced rumination over time. Step 5, build evidence that you can handle consequences. So the real fear underneath overthinking isn't necessarily making the wrong choice, but it's not trusting yourself to handle the outcome or the result of your actions. Every time that you act and survive the outcome, the brain learns that I can handle this. And that's how you weaken overthinking. Not through thinking better or less necessarily, but through proving competence and training your brain to handle whatever outcomes occur as a result of your actions. Final step I have for you guys is meditation, specifically mindful meditation. So mindful meditation is one of those practices which is great for combating overthinking. When you're in a mindful meditative state, you allow thoughts to appear in your mind randomly, whether it be from a conversation you had a week ago, or from a daydream that you had while in class, or a certain fantasy you may have, whatnot. While these thoughts are in your head, you simply acknowledge them and consciously bring your mind back to the present moment. This can be anchored by your breathing, or by humming, or by saying an affirmation. And this trains the mind to acknowledge thoughts, but keep you present at the same time, which allows for more fluid thinking and improving your ability to recognize certain situations and outcomes quicker, which allow you in turn to take action quicker. So that's pretty much it today. Wrapping up, it's really important to realize that overthinking isn't necessarily a personality trait or a disorder. Rather, it's just a habit built from hesitation. Remember to move your body, make the decision, reduce your input, and act. Your mind will eventually calm down and become more clear once it trusts you to lead and take action. Stay hungry. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.